Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good evening to our beloved lecturer, Associate Professor Dr. AMIN AL-HAADI bin SHAFIE and all my class member. Okay, today our group 1 will present about Holland theory and the case study using Holland theory. Start the presentation, I want to introduce my team member. Okay, the first presenter is Minor Abida binti Ayub. Okay, the second presenter is Mr. Nur Azlin binti Yusuf, and the last presenter is Mr. Asma binti Ahmad. This theory was introduced by John L. Holland, 1959, in an article written entitled A Theory of Vocational Choice, which was published in the Journal of Counseling Psychology. Okay, Holland theory and research has contributed in innumerable and significant way to the field of counseling psychology. Okay, Holland greatest contribution in vocational personality and work environments. Okay, Holland state that individual who search and enter work environment that permit them to exercise their skill and ability, express their attitudes and value, and take on agreeable problem and rules. Accordingly, congruence, the degree of fit between an individual's personality type and work environment types. Okay, this is theorized to be determined of several important outcomes, including job certification, stability, and performance. This theory was formed based on the assumption that vocational interests are one of the aspects of personality, and therefore description of individual interests also reflect a person interest. The assumption like every people has a unique characteristic. Okay, every occupation has a unique characteristic. For both pupil and occupation, this characteristic can be measured, and all individuals have greatest certification in a job when they can work in a job match to the characteristic they hold. First concept in this theory is that all people can describe as combining two or more of a personality types. Okay, the 6 personality types are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Okay, this theoretical approach that emphasize the structure and alignment of the personality with the environment. Okay, but this theory has been developed in a term of how personality is formed and developed. Okay, the second concept is that just as a people can code by these 6 type in environment, such as job, school, and leisure activity. Okay, this personality trait are typically identified by propensity toward school subject, recreational activity, hobbies, and works. Okay, the third concept is people of giving a type very much enjoy in environment of same or similar type. Okay, individual will find environments that provide space and opportunity to practice their skill and abilities. Okay, the last concept is person likely to be most satisfied and productive if there is a fit between their personality, interest types, and their work environment. It is also expected to express attitudes and value and take all the agreed issue and the role that exists in environment. In Malaysia, Prof. Siddiq Muhammad Noor had adapt from Holland theory into publishing 3 instruments for major career, which is the first one, Siddiq Career Interest Inventory or Inventory Minat Kerjaya Siddiq, IMKS. The second one is Inventory Personality Siddiq, IPS, and the third one is Inventory Nilai Pekerjaan Siddiq, INPS. Okay, along the time, IMKS was recognized by Ministry of Education, KPM, and it has been used as a tool for students. Holland theory differentiation refer to the degree of certainty or definition of individual interest. Its measure of is there a clear distinction between the individual's likes and dislikes. Okay, profile of personality can be categorized into 3 parts, which is the first part, a well differentiation profile. Okay, if some score are high and some are low, the profile has look like a peak and valley. Okay, the second one, a high flat profile. This person has a really high interest in all 6 areas, and the last one is a low flat profile. This person does not have a well defined interest.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Dr. Hadi and all my friends. Thank you, Puan Abida, for the very interesting presentation just now. Let me continue with the presentation of the Holland 6 personality types. The first type is realistic, also known as the doer. Usually, they have an ability of mechanical and prefer to work with things rather than people. The personality traits is independent, like to work with machines and tools, practical, they are straightforward, and they are systematic. The occupation usually is a carpenter, electrician, mechanical and electrical engineer, mechanic, pilot, project manager, radiographer, and senior software developer. Okay, let's go to the second, the investigative, also known as a thinker. Usually they have mathematical and scientific ability and enjoy working alone. The traits are adept and understanding theories and solving problems. They are analytical, critical thinker, logical, observant, and scholarly, and can think abstractly. Usually the jobs are biologist, computer programmer, Java developer, mathematician, pharmacist, research scientist, senior lab analyst, surveyor, and system analyst. I think here we have 3 pharmacists in this class, and they are having this type of personality. Okay, the third one is the artistic, also known as the creator. The creator, they usually interested to have their original works. Okay, the personality traits enjoy exploring new ideas and possibilities, give for original thinking, they love to create, inspire, and be inspired. They also value freedom of expression. Normally the occupation is actor, artist, dancer, editor, film and video producer, graphic designer, makeup artist, and musician. The fourth one, we have the social, also known as a helper. I think this is the common for all of us, including Dr. Hadi, because we are becoming counsellor and Doctor is already counsellor here. Okay, usually this type like to interested in human relationship. Their personality is able to work with anyone from other categories, find meaning in caring for others and providing services, and love to work closely with others. The job of occupation is counsellor, librarian, nurse, therapist, police officer, social worker, and teacher here. Okay, the next types is the enterprising, also known as a persuader. I think in this class we have few our friends which have small business skills, which are Atira, Abid, Cikgu Hafiz, Ira. Okay, this type usually have leadership and speaking ability. The traits are natural leader, ability to tell compelling stories, influential, know how to argue persuasively, and likes to meet new people. The jobs there is search attorney, hotel manager, politician, real estate agent, sales manager, and school principal. Finally, we have the conventional, also known as the organizer. I think most of us here have this kind of personality because we already works in government about several years, and that developed the personality, this personality within us. The traits are consciousness and maliciousness, good with details and facts, likes clearly defined procedures, like to be perfectionist, and prefer working indoors. That's make us a student lah. We must have this type of personality. I'm sorry. Okay. Usually the jobs are bank teller, bookkeeper, financial analyst, financial service consultant, HR consultant, mail carrier, risk manager, secretary, and senior audit associate. Okay, finally, I would like to explain a bit on the relationship of the personality. According to the Holland, there is a relationship in consistency among all these personalities. Okay, referring to the chart on the right, it shows the relationship. Okay, the red color show the consistency high for personality. For example, realistic with the conventional and investigative. Okay, the blue color show the medium relationship. For example, for conventional is have medium consistency with social and investigative. Finally, the yellow one is the low relationship consistency. Only 3 groups there can be classified, which is social and realistic, very low, artistic and conventional low, also investigative, enterprising, that one also low. I think that's all from me. Let's continue to the next presenter, Cikgu Asma. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, my friends. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good days to our beloved lecturer, Prof. MADYA Dr. Hadi, and to all my classmates, and good days to Mr. Predi and Mr. Kumar. Okay, my part is about case example. Okay, according to parents, Sidlek and Alexander, 2001, state that students prefer to be silenced rather than asking for help and seek information from the academic counselor or career counselor. The Institute of Higher Education advised to revise or enhance the role of this career counselling in accordance with the needs of students and the country. This unit is not only to help students looking for a job, but also to fulfill other functions such as build awareness, explore new areas of employment and training that are related to and activities for looking a job. This is at a journal Persepsi Pelajar terhadap Program Kerjaya di Universiti Tun Hussein All Malaysia by Asa Ahmad, Suhaidi, Sahil and Daud, Raisha 2013. Persidangan antarabangsa dan pertandingan inovasi kaunseling dan pendidikan Perkama Konsultan. Okay. According to my experience, while I work as a counselor officer at Matriculation College Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia, there was a client who was forced by his parents to become a doctor. So he deliberately failed himself in every exam. While he was an excellent student at SPM Straight A. A career counselor has a career counselor is a professional who helps clients to plan their careers and achieve their employment goals. Career counselors work with clients to teach them strategies for how to find new or different employment successfully. As a career counselor in higher education, majority of their clients are students. This is some of their service that they provided to them. Example, steps of doing the counseling. Step 1, I had a counseling session with him. After listening to his expression, I asked the client to answer the Holland Career Interest Test Examination Board. Step 2, each question must be clear so that students get a satisfactory results in line with the interest of their career they want. Step 3, a career counseling session needs to discover what the obstacle that cause to their interest and their career is for what. Okay, step 4, I help client to assess career values, interest, skill, investigated career option, investigate a career path, interview, develop resumes. As a counselor should provide career information in line with the interests of students as well as their confidence in their chosen career option for the future. The counselor had a parenting consultation with the parents of the students. After this professional discussion, the client's parents agreed to give their child the opportunity to choose his own career direction. The college, on the other hand, gave 1 more year to students to repeat his studies at the KPMH Crossing College. After a year, the student successfully graduate and earn a GPA of 3.98. Okay, the client chose an engineering course at UNIMEP Perlis, and now the client has successfully completed his studies at UNIMEP. Okay, the other one, case study of matriculation science students to go to a medical course at public university. The Holland career test showed high investigate and social characteristic. In investigative trade are the best of the 3 Holland career interest inventory code obtained for psychometry. Cut point at the same time, cut point to medical course at public university Malaysia is 4 flat, but sometimes for Bumiputra students, especially a man student, have a chance got medical course even not got 4 flat. Such as a nearly 4 flat, such as a 3.98, 3.99. Okay, medical, but sometimes, but at the same time, medical course in our country are only for 400 place, while the cost of medical studies in our country is almost RM 500,000. The option to go to a foreign overseas university at their own cost is another way they choose their ambition in the field of medicine. UPU told me these smart students choose the second option in psychology or counseling as their field of study of choice in UPU. In public university after medicine first choice. Usually they put their second choice is psychologist or counseling. apologize if I've anything mistaken for me. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum and good days.
Thank you to Mistress Azlin and Mistress Asma for clear explanation just now. Okay, the conclusion is that Holland theory for vocational choice is a constant for contemporary career development professional, thinking about the world of work and a method of promoting client career goals. Okay, that's all from my group presentation about Holland theory. Okay, thank you.